carving your own Halloween pumpkin can be a lot of fun for grown-ups.
Hey, kids, isn't this fun?
But with a pumpkin cutter, children of all ages can easily design and carve their own Halloween pumpkins in complete safety. The pumpkin cutter is simple and safe to use. There are no sharp edges, yet it quickly cuts through all pumpkins smoothly. Any child can learn to use the pumpkin cutter the very first time. Make this Halloween extra special with the pumpkin cutter.
Walgreens, Osco, Perry, Frank's, True Value, Service Star, Farm Markets.
Spirits of ammonia, things that creep upon you. So beware, you best take care, or else you wish you had. One good sniff will knock you stiff, or something just as bad. Spirits of ammonia, spirits of ammonia. Boo boo ha, boo boo ha. Well, bless my soul.
Friday, October 30th at 8 p.m., 3D TV is back and scarier than ever. It's a 3-hour 3D haunted Halloween spooktacular. Your eyes will pop, your heart will pound when monsters, gigantic gorillas, and sexy girls in 3D bikinis bust into your living room. Special 3D glasses are on sale now at your nearby 7-Eleven store. Everybody have fun. Friday, October 30th at 8 p.m. on 39 WDZL for a 3D haunted Halloween spooktacular.
You're watching Sleepcore. Pleasant dreams.
Well, Halloween time is here again, and many of you imagine seeing odd images out in the street or hear eerie noises and so forth. If any of you have not found any of that, why don't you come on down to 703 Homer Street to the Bill Granacki residence, and I think you'll find what you've been looking for. I decided to stop by tonight and talk to Bill and his wife Phyllis and see how they got this little gathering together. You're going to come out of hiding, Bill, or?
Come out of hiding.
All right.
We have to play. We started this about 4 years ago, Bill, when we introduced Halloween trick-or-treating back in Michigan City.
Right.
And we thought it'd be nice to decorate a few things, and now it's entered into something big and getting spectacular now, we hope.
All right, now, just what all preparation do you do in getting all this set up? This is every year now, last 4 years?
This has been 4 straight years. Each year we add 1 or 2 extra items to make it unique. We started off with a basic ghost in the second-story area up there, as you see. We worked our way down, and now we got a witch flying from the tree back here all the way to the front porch. We carved somewhere in the vicinity of 20 to 35 pumpkins at a pumpkin carving contest, which you were at last night.
Yeah.
And the judge.
Yeah.
And we have a good
reluctantly.
Yes, well, you know, it's fun, and this is what Halloween's
now,
about.
is this a new edition here or an unwanted edition? It doesn't look like, well,
this is
okay, just as
else.
long as he and I don't have to get acquainted.
Well, he's doing his job tonight. He has to go over and check in the box. He's hungry, and he's got to check the box out.
Check the box. Well, what's in the
Right.
box? What's his name?
This is Mr. Ed Butner here.
I see.
And Ed has been with us now for 4 years in this decorating, and he does a fantastic job.
Uh-huh. Are we going to witness something here,
I
or?
think him and the other one over there are going to check the box together, it looks like. Yes, they are. They want a little bit of the action together. The one on the right is my son, Jeff Granacki.
Right.
He is the one that designed this thing they're about to open.
Oh. And there is definitely something inside it, too. Now, what? I don't know.
That is Bradford Marsh, our resident vampire. And he is alive now, as you can see. I don't know how long. That's it. No more of him.
Now, where did you get all the pumpkins from?
Throughout LaPorte County. LaPorte County has got a great pumpkin growing area, and Mr. Bob Miller on Wozniak Road, Mr. Carl Nowatsky on 300 North. There's different areas you can get them. You just have to look for them, and we like large ones, as you can see. We have them decorated with Christmas tree lights up above and candles below. So it's a variety, and there's
who is this?
Mary Lou Frankenberger getting it.
Now, is she a new addition, or is she what?
No, she's been here also for the last 3 or 4 years, so we have a group here, and Halloween night will be bigger and better yet.
Now, you say you have some So you have a witch coming down the line
Yeah, I
here.
don't know if the cameraman can you get him on camera? The witch? She's going up to the top of the tree now.
I see her taking her journey.
She'll come down. And that's my brother-in-law's addition, Ron Marsh. That's his.
I see.
That's his little idea there.
Mm-hmm.
She flies back and forth. She's been flying here for 2 years now. She's neat. The light went out tonight, unfortunately. And above us here, Bill, is our new addition this year. And as we can see, we haven't got all the bugs out of it. The ghost isn't flying because something let loose. But she will be flying Halloween.
I see. So she's going to go up and down the wire and...
She'll go up 32 feet high into the tree. And she'll come down upon the beggars on Beggars Night.
Have you had a lot of people come by and wonder what on earth is going on or comment on what's going on? Or?
Yes, you were here earlier, about an hour ago, and the lady came by, and they've been doing that for the last week and a half now, and they are getting prepared also for Halloween. I think it's a big time that everybody can enjoy. It's nice out, and you can have a good time doing it.
Yeah, and what do you foresee this Halloween night? Anything peculiar going on, or just hundreds of people going by?
Hundreds and hundreds of people out here. We'll have probably over 500 beggars again. We have a confined area here of 8 square blocks, but it's a good area. And we have a good time. And last year we had a tremendous amount of traffic here for 3 weeks, and Halloween night was just beautiful. We had a lot of drive-bys and a lot of walk-bys. I hope everybody enjoys it.
Now tell me, it's fun putting all this up, but what happens when it comes time to take it all down?
We have a ball taking it down.
Oh, really?
Yes, we do. We make a party out of it, too. Where's my wife, Phyllis?
I was just going to say this. She's hiding too.
Yeah,
come on over here.
This she put up today. The standing one, as you see, wasn't there yesterday. We put up the vampire today. Wolfman.
The Wolfman, huh? Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
Say something.
She's time now for the credit to be due. 4 years.
Okay.
4 years.
I'm just the helper.
Just the helper, huh?
Right.
Whose idea was it to put the little ghosts bobbing up and down?
We seen that in another tree. We copy a few ideas, Bill. These are not all original, I guarantee you.
Okay, we better not mention any names now. We don't want any.
We seen something like this hanging in a tree yesterday on a drive-through, and I think it was just a gimmetry thing they were using, and we just came back and added a small ghost. So it looks good, and the dry ice creates a great image here as far as the smoke and fog goes.
The sound effects sound very realistic and frightening, and the pumpkins look top-notch job, I can see.
Well, I think, and like I say, I think if everybody would just do a little bit for Halloween, we could enjoy one of the most fantastic times of the year, I think. Fall is great, it's crisp, it's fun, and even though we had bad weather this year, we enjoyed doing it.
Do you mind if I do something here real quick? Is he out of the box?
No.
Oh. You know, I'm curious about this box here. Is this, somebody earlier while we were preparing the film, he said this actually came from Transylvania. Is there any truth to that? Or?
Yes, there is.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, it's old because it's coming apart already.
I see. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Could I examine this, sir? Do you mind if you step out for a little while? And I won't keep you long. It looks very comfortable. Can I just take a peek inside? And
Sure, Bill. You want to see how it fits?
yeah, you know,
All right.
always wondered about these. So, Halloween night, huh, Bill?
That's right.
Do you know what?
Hold your microphone while we put you to sleep, Bill. Enjoy yourself.
Well, everybody, have a happy Halloween, and we'll see you next time on Interesting Individuals. Good luck, Bill.
Thank you. Good night, Bill. And from the residents of 703 East Homer, thank you very much for entertaining with us. The problem is the mic's not on.
You coming, Jeff? Hey, please shoot me. Well, if you can got it and Charles, you'll come. But if you can't, then
Beautiful home in South Edmonton than the Thiessen residence
Rhonda, or Morticia, as she prefers it this time of year, usually spends a whole day gearing up for October 31st, making her one of the most dedicated ghouls you'll ever meet.
I just love the whole thing. I'm 38 years old, and I still feel like I'm a bit of a kid.
Speaking of kids, there was no shortage of them at a local mall, which decided to host a Halloween fun night. Dale Harney was on hand to work his magic, along with a good supply of hot air. But if you were looking for a real scare on this Hallows Eve, there was one other place to be. There was supposed to be a children's party tonight in one of the best-known historic sites in Edmonton. But when we stopped by, the place was locked up tight and pitch dark. Maybe there are spooks. Still don't know exactly what happened to Rutherford House. Anyway, another successful Halloween, and hope you're having a happy one.
Bruce, I don't know if it's all that scary music back there or not, but did I hear you call me a lifeless vegetable?
A lifeless vegetable? Well, that's, I suppose, a matter of opinion. Incidentally, I don't think I look a thing like that guy, although I do dress like that at home sometimes.
I wanted to ask you, you've been out there all night here tonight, braving all the spooks and goblins, but any signs here of any trouble tonight?
You know, we checked with Edmonton Police not 1 hour ago, and they told us that there was a few reports of bigger kids stealing candy from little kids, you know, big tough guys. Anyway, other than that, not much of anything. No real reports of vandalism or anything like that going on. Just essentially what they're calling a very quiet Halloween.
Okay, thanks very much, Bruce.
You bet.
Bruce Frisco reporting live from Halloween Alley.
Well, every year, haunted houses are set up for Halloween, but tonight, a rally group transformed City Hall into a house of horror that hits citizens close to home. The public was invited to put up gravestones for programs that have met the axe of budget cuts. The social services slasher appeared to remind the public of the number of social programs which have either been cut or had their budgets slashed.
Halloween generally is just something that's created for the kids to have fun, but for people living in poverty or who are waiting for health care benefits or who are missing out on education, the horror happens daily.
You're watching Sleepcore, media for insomnia.
Nothing wrong with me. There's no song with me. Oh, can't you see that I'm not stupid? I'm just a glum.
How can anybody be that mean?
It's the cruelest mean I've ever heard of.
Answer your question.
Now all we need is a big old fat pumpkin. I still don't think...
Modern parents, letting their children run rampant on the streets at night.
But it's Halloween, Aunt Agatha. They were just having fun.
Oh, why wasn't I left in the pumpkin patch? I could have gone in another line of work. Been a pie or something. I'm a failure. Nobody wants me. I'm just a reject. An orphan. I'm an orphan. Nobody will adopt me. Nobody. Who wants a glum pumpkin? Nobody. That's who. Everybody wants grinning, happy pumpkins or horrible, evil, wonderful pumpkins. But glum pumpkin, never. But I can't help it. That's the way I was carved. Oh, why wasn't I left in the pumpkin patch? I could have gone in another line of work. Been a pie or something. But now, nobody wants me, and tonight's Halloween! Tomorrow, I'll be just like a Christmas tree on December 26th. Who wants a pumpkin after Halloween?
What a pity. What a pity.
It just isn't fair. How can anybody be that mean?
It's the cruelest mean I've ever heard of.
I feel so sorry for him. Poor little guy.
I've never seen him smile.
He doesn't have anything to smile about.
Trick or treat indeed. Off with you. The idea. This is sheer bribery. You'll not get a treat here. And you'd better not try any of your tricks, or I'll have the police on you. Why don't you get honest jobs? The idea. Modern parents. Letting their children run rampant on the streets at night.
But it's Halloween, Aunt Agatha. They were just having fun.
That is no excuse, young man, for robbing and threatening honest citizens.
But can I at least have a pumpkin?
Ralph, dear, and he knows best. Pumpkins cause fires and they attract fruit flies. Now you go to sleep. There's a good boy. And tomorrow we'll go to the museum and look at the rocks.
Yuck. Boy, that is one mean lady.
I don't know, Andy.
Oh, come on, Ann. Don't tell me you're going to be fair again.
Well, I don't think she's really mean. I mean, I just think she's forgotten what it's like to be a kid.
A kid? Are you kidding? Aunt Agatha wasn't never a kid.
Well, I'll admit it is a little hard to imagine. And anyway, Ralph's our problem right now.
Right. We gotta figure out a way to help Ralph. Now, let's see. Well, we could smuggle a parachute into his room. Or threaten Aunt Agatha with income tax invasion, or,
Pumpkin!
Pumpkin? What do you mean, pumpkin? You're always yelling pumpkin.
A pumpkin? That's what Ralph needs. Don't you see, Andy? We can't get Ralph out, but we can get a pumpkin in.
Where'd we get a pumpkin? All the pumpkin's been taken.
Let's see now. We'll need a flashlight to light the pumpkin's insides with, and some rope to pull it up to Ralph's window, and...
Oh, yeah? And just what is your big old fat plan to carry a big old fat heavy pumpkin from there to here?
Well, that's the easiest part. Does this skateboard answer your question?
Okay. So now we got a big old fat way to transport a big old fat pumpkin. Now all we need is a big old fat pumpkin. I still don't think
It just stands to reason that if there's a little boy here who needs a pumpkin, there just has to be a pumpkin out there someplace that needs a little boy.
Who wants a pumpkin after Halloween? I'm a failure. Nobody wants me. I'm just a reject. And an orphan. I'm an orphan. All my sisters and brothers got good homes. Even my revolting cousin Stanley. But nobody will adopt me. Who wants a glum pumpkin? Nobody. That's who. Everybody wants grinning, happy pumpkins, or horrible, evil, wonderful pumpkins. But glum pumpkins, never.
If a boy needs a pumpkin, and a pumpkin needs a boy. Now, that's about like saying that if a boy needs an ice cream cone, an ice cream cone needs a boy. Oh, come on.
Well, it may sound funny, but we are determined to find a pumpkin. Aren't we, Arthur?
I guess we could steal somebody else's pumpkin.
Ah, Andy, you can't make somebody happy by making somebody else sad.
Ever try it?
No, I don't think it's fair.
I know. It isn't fair. You know, we better find a pumpkin pretty quick, or we're gonna run out of Halloween.
Yes, I know. It does seem to be getting sort of hopeless. Andy, look!
A pumpkin!
Why couldn't I have been an apple? People don't expect so much out of apples. 1 month old, and it has been. And nobody will want me tomorrow.
We want you. We want you now.
Oh, no. You're making a mistake. You don't understand. Nobody wants me. I'm a glum pumpkin.
Oh, you're a beautiful pumpkin. And you're going to make a glum little boy terribly happy.
I am? I'm going to make a glum little boy terribly happy? I am? Oh, I can't believe it. If only I had hands, I'd pinch myself.
Mm-hmm.
And my very own life, too. I just can't believe it is happening to me.
Hey, we better get started. We're running out of Halloween again. Push them along.
Oh my, you are heavy. Here we are. Ready?
Let it go!
At Haunted Verdun Manor, they're fired up for Halloween. The pumpkins are fired up. The gargoyles are really fired up.
There's always room for more.
And oh yeah, the guy in the butcher shop is out of control. It's a Texas chainsaw masterpiece.
Probably the sawmill room is the most frightening, just because you got power saws in there. I mean, we're running everything but Cuisinarts in there.
Plead for peace all you want, but just don't call him Pinhead. He had most Verdun visitors on pins and needles.
We kept on getting lower and lower, and he was coming at us. It was really scary. She was sitting on me on the floor. We were in the corner. It was awful. It was really scary.
One of the reasons Verdun Manor is such a howling success is the element of surprise and how real everything is. How really real.
From the mangled monsters menacing the masses throughout the house to the creatures concealed in the walls to the Disney quality animation and special effects. Everything is so detailed. But going down nightmarish flesh hallway, it's also clear that it's really gory.
Yeah, it's kind of like a meat locker in there, but kids seem to like it, and the adults seem to get sick over it, so.
Some younger kids may find it too intense, but on our 5-skull Scream Scene scorecard, Verdun Manor gets 4 skulls for being pretty scary, 5 skulls for extra gore and violence, 5 skulls for an elaborate detailed setup, and 3 skulls for overall price value. Cassandra and Dr. Phineas also perform magic, and true to form, they're getting visitors fired up for Halloween. Brian Mylar, Haunting Texas, News 5.
Haunted Verdun Manor is located at 1025 East Highway 80 in Forney. It's open Sunday through Thursday, 6 to 10, Friday and Saturday until midnight. $7 for adults, $6 for children. Tune in tomorrow when Brian...
You're watching Sleepcore. Sleep tight.
Hey kids, it's Halloween, and you're invited. Listen closely for a party location near you. All week, there's an after-school special at the Yakima Valley Regional Library, 3:30 to 4:15 p.m. Come in costume. A haunted house at the Filipino Hall, Wapato, Sunday through Wednesday and Friday, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Admission is $2 or $1 and a can of food for the Wapato Food Bank. Friday, from 4:30 to 5:30, come in costume to the Moxie Community Library and enjoy movies. Preschoolers will enjoy Halloween activities at the Yakima Valley Regional Library, Friday, 10 to 10:30 a.m. Come in costume. KinderCare will sponsor a Halloween fun night, Friday, 6:30 to 8 p.m. for kids to age 10, accompanied by an adult. Admission is free of charge. Location is 5110 Summit View. And if you go trick-or-treating, make sure your treats are safe. Have mom or dad take them to St. Elizabeth Medical Center for Operation Pumpkin Scan, 6 to 8 p.m. on Halloween night. Have a safe Halloween.
Welcome to the Sacred Heart Catholic Order of Foresters Haunted House. You are about to enter young Frankenstein's home. Enter. Beware of creatures from the wall. Frankenstein died many years ago. This one.
The last one ended up in your next.
You're about to enter the deep backwoods swamp. Don't get caught. Don't get caught in the quicksand. You are about to enter the Dr. Frankenstein torture chamber. No! Where young virgins risk their lives to the gods. Virgins worship the gods in young Frankenstein's laboratory.
It is time for the kill. Come!
Follow me through the depths of the scared school auditorium. You are about to enter the executioner room, where those who have done wrong are executed. To the right. To the electric chair. We're entering the deeps of the haunted house, below the confines of the world. You're gonna have to crawl here. The coffin of the dead. And our house is complete with a Stearns County cattle chute. Watch your step.
Oh, welcome to our haunted grave, where Freddy Krueger has just come back to life. Hear him as he comes out of the graveyard, coming to get you. Ha 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 ha! Enter through our haunted house and have the nightmare of a lifetime. Ha 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 ha!
Enter the plumber's nightmare.
Welcome. Come in.
Follow me to the giant maze.
The maze. Which way? Oh no, a dead end!
on TV.
Well, Mr. President.
There may be scarier pumpkins. There may be more artistic pumpkins. There may be more theatrical pumpkins. There may even be more worldly pumpkins, but there's never been a pumpkin with better taste. This Halloween, buy a Carvel pumpkin ice cream cake for $9.99. Or get 4 Halloween treats for $4. Carvel, the ice cream bakery. Everything should be made of ice cream.